What they do, y'all. How y'all doing out there? Hopefully y'all doing well. So we're back with another one. We're back with a spicy one with a special guest, a special ace on deck for the tribes and for the tribe of Jewels and Aces. So we're gonna have him introduce himself. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's going on, y'all? This your boy, Christ. God bless me with the name. I love it.
I am not finna call you Christ, but go ahead.
Cuz that's what God gave me. I was shocked too. I found that out later on in life. That was my name.
Right.
I embraced it. I love it.
So yeah, Chris is on deck. This is actually my oldest cousin. Grew up with him, and he has taught me a lot throughout the years. And so we're gonna get started with where does our loyalty lie as a man, right? What they do. This your boy DP.
This your girl T.
And we're the Geminis Gemz, representing for the Geminis across the world, giving our own Miami perspective.
For sure.
So you can follow us on all podcast platforms at Geminis-Gems.
Also follow us on Instagram, Geminis_Gems, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Geminis Gems.
Hey, make sure you like, follow, you comment, and you subscribe.
Yes.
And make sure when you type it in, it's Geminis with the S, Gems with a Z. And what we do, T?
Drop them gems.
Drop them gems. So we back. So where does our loyalty lie? Does it lie with us? Does it lie with other people? You get what I'm saying? Also, too, I was thinking about like our loyalty should be with like Christ.
Correct.
Right? God, get into the money, right? Get into the bag, family, kids, and a significant other. But in life, sometimes we get kind of stuck. Mm-hmm. We have our distractions, as well as our, sometimes we get tired, as men. So we're going to kind of expound on it. And as we do, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And we're going to get started. Yeah, go ahead, Cuzzo.
Yeah, me.
Mm-hmm.
I take loyalty over love any day.
Yeah.
Being through my situations with all I've been going through.
Okay.
And life, love is a word, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But when it's time, that loyalty, like the old school women, they used to hold it down when your dad go out of town working and cooking and cleaning and doing their thing. And like, even when them little gangster dudes used to go to prison.
Okay.
They had they girls holding it down. They were loyalty back then.
Okay.
Now, loyalty ain't nothing but a word. Now you like, man, where you at? I miss you. It's hard to find a loyal one right now.
Right.
So we just be like, man, everywhere we look, high, low, where all your loyal women at? Loyal women, men, all in one. Where are you?
Where are you? You say where they?
Yeah,
where they at?
Where they at?
So. Okay, so let's kind of like unfold it, right?
Okay.
So we're gonna go a little deeper. So we get that you will really love loyalty. So let's make it more personal.
Go ahead.
Why being loyal to Christ is, let's say, it's important, right? The walk with Christ, while we have to still stay connected for sanity, right? Peace of mind, right? Knowing that we're going to get through obstacles and situations, and we need someone to carry us as men. Correct. Because we understand that, we need people in our lives, but then what happens when we are private? Correct. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, we in the jailhouse now. You get what I'm saying? Go ahead and speak on it.
And that's when we break down. Like, where are my loyal ones at? You know what I mean? Like, it's like a marriage. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You, like the Bible said, you're supposed to be the head.
Right.
What your wife supposed to be? Mm-hmm. You realize that she's supposed to be your neck. Because without your neck, you can't move your head.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So God gave you that neck, and that neck is loyal. That's your neck, because you cannot go nowhere without your neck.
Facts.
So it's like, it's hard to find that now, but there's a lot of them out there. Thank God there is. There's a good 92%. I'm gonna give them a good little love. 92% women, you know, and it's like, man, men too.
Okay.
You know, men too. Like, man, we need it. Like, and like, I can even go back, like you say, in biblical days. You know, when God told Noah, man, you got to build an ark. You what everybody did? Looked at him like, yo, you tripping? Like, ain't not gonna rain. This and that, that and that. Like, man, listen. What his wife did, she was his neck. She was back there with him with the kid. Like, first they you know, they looked at him like he was crazy, but you know, you could tell when a man is the king and the you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, this is all right. He for real now. Let's go ahead. Let's make this happen. Yeah. And they made it happen. The wife was there. They did what they did. They was loyal to who? God. And they did their thing.
Right. So with you speaking on that, being loyal to God, there is a reward for that. Big reward. Right. So with the Noah and the example that you use, because of their loyalty, they actually was able to be saved. Correct. Right. And now they would actually, and on top of that, they were not just being saved, but they was the newer generation. Yes. Right. So they was able to bring and produce something new. And being loyal to God, as for the aces and jewels, there is a reward with it. A peace of mind that pass off understanding, right? As well as, you know, stability and let's say a trajectory. So you have a way that you can focus on the next phase of your life, like raising the kids, establishing a future for you and your wife and different things like that. Okay, so we're gonna move to the next thing, which is getting to the money. Right. So with loyalty, right, and where your loyalty lies is to stay consistent in getting money. And how is important is that, bro?
Nah, that's super duper important right there. Right. You know, that just go back to me. Like, I can go from, let's say about Gucci, man. You know what I mean? Okay. Remember when he got locked up? Yep. What this girl Keisha did, she hold him down.
Yeah, you know, she flipped that money for him.
Flipped that money big time. Loyalty for real. Right. Now look at him. Now he jumped out and he did a 360. He went from 100,000 heir to a multi-million-dollar man now. And look who's on the side with him every step of the way. That one that was real loyal to him. And it's like, man, it's there, they doubt there. It's just about that money. They know what time it was. It wasn't on that crazy kitty stuff. Oh, he locked down. I'm finna move on my life. Nah, she know.
Even after getting the bag. Right, she got the bag from him and she ain't run off.
She ain't run off because now she got multiple bags now. Every time he throw more bags at her, like, no, babe, you was there. You my ace boom coon, like my pastor say, ace boom coon. Here you go, give it to her. I be like, man, facts. And it's like I say, it's a lot of them out there, men and women. It just they gotta be know what time it is. You know, bring it to the table, like, babe, all right. We gonna do this. We gonna ride together. You gonna be my down. I'm gonna be your down. You know, I'm the head. You the neck. You can vibe with that. We good. Man, let's make it happen then.
It's two things though. Just to turn it in more like a versus real quick.
Go ahead.
Two things. You say that it's a lot, and I bet to differ with that, right?
Okay.
And then you say, you said another spill. I can't think of it right now, but a lot of people out there. A lot of people would have ran off with the money, women, right? Even men. Yeah, correct. They would have snatched that bag and went off and did their thing while he or she was doing their time. So it's really like finding a needle in a haystack. So when we find a man, when a man findeth the wife, he findeth a good thing, and he obtained favor from God. So because of that, we as men are like we are looking for the best equipped wife in all aspects, right? So with the walk with Christ, we have to stay, connected, right? And even when it comes down to the back, we got to pay attention to the woman that we're choosing. And a lot of women nowadays, probably not doing your time, right? But a lot of women nowadays are for self. Yeah. Selfies. Right? You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I like that. You get what I'm saying? I like that. You got selfies. You have likes, subscribe to me, right? And a lot of iPhone, iPad, You get what I'm saying? My IG. You get what I'm saying? So it's a lot of I's now compared to us. Let's build. Let's go to church together. You get what I'm saying? So finding it, I would say, like, let's say for you, when you were growing up, it was probably like just choosing them, just walking down the street. They loyal. You get what I'm saying? They faithful. They gonna hold you down because those women back then stood on that. You know, they stand to, I was holding my man down while he was doing the bid. You get what I'm saying? They was proud of that. Oh, nah, I'm waiting till he get out of jail. You get what I'm saying? Or I'm waiting till he finish college, or I'm waiting because I know he's going to put a ring on it. But now I ain't waiting. Where's my cookies and my cakes and my house and my cars and my Birkin and my, Bugatti and my Mercedes Benz and my girls trips? Where's that now?
But you know why? Like I say, it's different because, like you said, when I was growing up, we had grandmas in the house that was raising them. And grandma was teaching them, like, you got to learn how to cook and clean. Yeah. This is how you do it, man. This is how you take care of the kids. This is how you do everything. Mm-hmm. Now you got mamas want to be daughters' friends and best friends. Like, yo, what we going with this? Like, you ain't lying. How you let your daughter talk to you or your son talk to you like that? Like, what's going on? You know, and that's the crazy part about it. Facts. But like I was talking to my girl the other day, I was saying, you know what? If God would have made us like, I don't know if you ever seen that movie Jumanji. Yeah. Remember when they wanted to know their powers, they end up touching themselves and it popped up? Yeah. Why we couldn't get that in life? Right. So we know what we get. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just get a little touch and be like, nah, look at them details. Look at her. Oh, nah, I don't want that. I know she ain't loyal.
You just brought something out with that. Okay. Now, imagine if you do tap into yourself, right? And then you learn who you are. And then you know how to stay aligned with, like, loyalty basically to yourself. So you learn how to stay aligned to your powers. So let's say if your powers was strength, correct, right? Let's say if your powers were knowledge, you get what I'm saying? You will always know, okay, I'm a knowledgeable person, I'm a strong person, so you'll stay working out. You get what I'm saying? You'll stay into the books, right? Let's say if you was good at strategizing, you will always find ways or games to help strengthen those skills on a daily basis. Now some people, they'll get relaxed, you know what I'm saying?
But you know the good thing about it, like how you were saying, my strengths. But what if my strengths match her weaknesses?
Facts. Okay, that's balanced.
Now we balance each other out, you know what I mean? And that would make it beautiful. Right. But what if my strengths don't match none of hers, child? Now you stuck. Right. Because you don't know. You ain't pressed that button and to see her, child. Now you got you in this thing like, yo, oh my God, what I got myself into.
So that means that with what we're saying, that there needs to be a lot of tapping into self.
That's what it is.
And detaching from others. You get what I'm saying? In order to know, okay, I'm weak here and he's strong here. Correct. Vice versa. You know, she's weak here, but he's strong there. You know, or he's weak here and I'm strong there. You get what I'm saying? So let's say getting to the bad. All right. So I feel like the way you align yourself as far as the loyalty to get into the bag is staying focused on the purpose, which means hitting goals, right? So as a man, Ace, or a Jewel, girl, woman, we sit up there and we have to hit mile markers through our life, right? And long as we, like, for example, let's say you need 6 months, 3 to 6 months of savings far as your bills, expenses, right? We make sure we hit that mile marker. You get what I'm saying? And then from there, we go and turn up on the trips. We go turn up on, you know what I'm saying, buying the Birkin. I always say the Birkin, right? Always. So, or we go and buy the new tennis shoes. You get what I'm saying? Then because we hit the goals first, as well as saving for our kids' future. Just saving, period, and then we spend. We always learning and knowing, and also too advancing. We just don't take it here. Like when you were younger, you wasn't here all the time with your money. No, I remember back in the day, and what you used to pull out of your pocket. So I always saw you as the cousin that was here, and then you jump there. You get what I'm saying? And then you jump from here, and then you jump there. You get what I'm saying? And then, you may have had little, trickles here and little stuff here, but you always knew how to pack that money here in that shoebox, put it in the sock, put it inside the jacket, inside the closet. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, so these things you were doing, and I remember that vaguely, not vaguely, but like just really in sight, right? So how you feel about that?
You know how it is, just like playing sports, man. Mm-hmm. You practice, you practice like, okay, man.
I like that. I'm
practicing hard. Like, I want to get to the top. I want to be at the top. Right. I want to be the top number one of the 100 NFL players. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you gonna work your butt off, like, bro. Yeah, I got $10 now, but this ain't enough. This ain't enough. Not if I got 2 kids and a girl. $10, man. You know, I can't even buy everybody a soda. So it's like you gotta work hard. Facts. So now all of a sudden you working hard, boom. That $10 done went to $100. That $100 done went to $200. That $200 done went to $1,000. And you building your stuff. Now you looking like, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. And the good thing about it, as long as you keep building and keep God first with it, man, that thing they're gonna explode.
I like that.
And I'm loving it. That's how you get to the bag, really. Right. You got to stay focused on him, and like you say, have your goals. Once you got your goals, as long as you put him first and with them goals and you doing your thing, man, hey.
The sky's the limit.
Sky's the limit.
Right.
Ain't no mountain high, the old song say.
Facts. Okay, so we're going to move on to the second part, which is the kids. Staying loyalty within family, kids, within the same dynamic. How important is family? Because when you're loyal, and remind you, we're talking about where the loyalty lies. We have to stay within the parameters of being loyal to our own. Because I say this. With family, they're the ones when you die, they're the only ones that is there. When you're in the hospital, they're the only ones that's reading the charts or just asking the question, chiming in, checking in. They're the ones that show up. The friends, they come after the fact, right? The associates, they come after the fact. You get what I'm saying? So what you say with that?
Yeah, definitely. You got to, especially like you say with the kids, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to understand, you're going to be old one day, and they going to be the ones signing your checks and determine where they want to put you at. That's number one.
Facts.
So you got to stay loyal with the kids and try your best to be the best mother or father you can be. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, keep it 100, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep it 100. Listen. Like I would tell him, like I said, another thing, I was telling my girl the other day, I say, one thing about me that God blessed me with, I can walk in any hood and my face is clean.
Facts.
Because I always kept my face clean.
Facts.
And that's what you learn in life. You want to be that guy or that woman. Keep your face clean wherever you go.
Right. So don't do no shiesty business.
Don't do no shiesty business. Keep it 100. Facts. They know you loyal. They know you was a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? They know you was a cool girl. Like, everybody like, man, they don't mess with you. They like, well, that's that boy, that's that girl, man. They cool, man. They good, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it's like, then now when you got your kids, oh, that's so and so kid, man. Oh man,
leave them alone.
You feel me? like back in the days, man. You remember back in the day when we were younger. Yeah. Man, nobody would mess with us. Oh, that's the McCray boys' kids, right. Man. Don't mess with them. They family crazy.
Right.
But that's just the credibility that we have because of the family. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you want, man.
Right. So also too with your family, you kind of want to, even though, let's speak on beef real quick because they have inward situations and aunties hating aunties and grandmas hating you get what I'm saying, extended family, but they're married. Speak on that real quick. Why is it important to kind of comb through that? And
you gotta hash that out, man. Like, because first of all, who would want to be around somebody that that got beef with you for unknown reason? Like,
because you got a new car.
Because I got a new car and I'm living over here. But not to mention, I just gave your son $500 because he graduated. You know what I mean? Like, who does that? Like, man, so it's like, man, why we got to go through this? We blood, we family,
right?
You got any problem with me? That's me point blank. If I got a problem with you,
let me
holler at you right quick. I ain't got to holler at you in front of everybody and embarrassing. Cause I know you probably got something wrong with me. Then I think it blow up and it go left.
Real quick.
No, we man. You a woman? I'm gonna pull you to the side. cuz, let me holler at you real quick.
Right.
Let me ask you a question, you know?
Right.
Cause that's everybody that knows me, that's my favorite thing to say. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
When I say let me ask you a question, I got some pressure.
Yo,
let
that's what's up.
me ask you a question. Like, you know, this, you know, blah, 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 what did I do?
Right.
And you could be like, no, and then we could hash it out right now. Now, if we can't hash it, then it's a dead thing. I tried and you tried.
Right.
But if we could hash it out, like, man, like, what happened? What did I do?
Right. And I like what you're saying, because sometimes the conclusion, what we think will happen, won't happen.
Correct.
Because 9 times out of 10, you're going to end up respecting each other, unless you're just that ignorant. You get what I'm saying? But 9 times out of 10, we end up showing respect to each other and getting to a conclusion.
Correct.
You know, especially as family, because we know we got to stick together. But sometimes it just has to be that first person come up and ask the question. What you say your question is?
Let me ask you a question.
Let me ask you a question. And then whatever that interim is, you can just build from that. Because 9 times out of 10, it be misunderstanding.
Yeah, foolery.
Foolery. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then even the jealousy can calm down, because I feel like even with family being jealous with one another, because we use that example, I feel like it's unnecessary. Because sometimes, like, yeah, I may have worked hard for what I got, but then if you're down, I'll help. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like it's not yours. It's yours to a certain extent, but at least I'm coming through for you. You know, and that's what I think we need to more pay attention to as a family. You got anything else?
No, that's all the bread and butter right there, cuz that's for real, man.
Right.
That's just like I say, man. Even like I say, in the streets, God blessed me with that clean face. Even with my family, I'm that same
Facts.
dude with the clean face.
Facts.
Like, I'm the one that can put everybody together and
Yep.
call everybody like, hey,
That's true.
We need to do this. We need to do that. You know what I mean?
So you are the glue.
I'm the glue.
Right.
You know why? Because my name is Christ.
I like that one. I like that one. Let's talk about, before we get on our ladies in our lives, right? Let's talk about some of the distractions, because remember, within loyalty, sometimes we get distracted because we are blinded by, you know, probably our own lust. You get what I'm saying? Correct. So go ahead, because
man, listen, that is the key thing right there, boy. Okay. That key thing is distraction. Facts. You know what I mean? And they make it so obvious and so clear that anything you can get distracted of right now, especially with these old TikToks and IG, you could be on there just looking at a praise dance. Next thing you know, you flip the reel, you see somebody twerking, you be like, yo, and now you in the phone like, man, I want that girl, like, you know what I'm saying? And it just like it wasn't your intentions, but it happens.
Facts.
And it's like it's everywhere now. But you know, you got to just stay focused and keep your mind right. You know, because you know you got what you got. You know what you got at home. You know you know what I'm saying.
You know what it is.
You know what it is. You know, yeah, this old thing that's on IG, this could be a
fluke.
A fluke, number one. And she could be the worst headache you have, migraine, and take you out quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so it's like, no, I'm good, man. Like, you know, that's a call about. Let's call it growing up in life. You know what I mean?
I like that.
We're not kids no more. You know, because it's like I always say, it's steps to being a man. You know, you start off as a baby, then you become a boy, then you become preteen,
right.
Then a teen,
right.
Then you become a young adult, then you become an adult, and that last but least you become a king. You know what I'm saying? Like so that. It's me. It's 7 steps. That's why God loved number 7.
Yep.
It's 7 steps to become a man.
Gotcha.
And it's like you gotta be that. Once you become the king, listen, man. All that stuff I see, man. Y'all peasants, man. I'm good, man. I know what my queen gonna give me. I know what I got, man.
Right.
And that's what you pray for, cause you pray for it.
Right.
God give you what you want. Sometimes it might not be what you know what He wants to give you, but He give you what you want.
Right.
Oh, you want to try this? Here you go.
You're allured by your own lust, right?
Allured by your own lust.
Right. So just to add this as well, what about, because we always think about relationships or cheating, right? That's the end all be all sometimes. But sometimes we could get like distracted by what we really want in life, like that big house, that car, the rims. You know what I'm saying? That music set. You get what I said? Let's say a fantasy of building a business that has nothing to do with your let's say your ordinance in life, right? So your real purpose. That's what I want to say. Your purpose in life.
You know what I call that, cuz?
I'm listening.
Selling your soul to the devil.
Ooh.
That's what you're doing. Because that's not what your purpose in life is for.
I agree.
You don't know. This is not what God have you to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like you say, I want this big house. I'm going to do anything necessary just to do it. Like, why? Are you selling your soul? You out here doing crazy stuff out here in these streets for what? You know what I mean? Now you got the big house. Next thing you know, next month you die.
And then you leave your family with nothing.
You see what I'm saying?
But you got that big old house, though. That ain't even paid off.
That ain't even paid off.
Right.
That's why it's crazy, man.
Okay. And then I want to say this, too. Distraction based upon, okay, because you brought the social media. But let's say TV. You know, and I know you love this, and I know you don't want me to say this, but we talking about football. We talking about sports. I knew I was gonna hit you in the gut.
You hit me hard.
I know we love our sports as men. We love whatever we attracted to as men, right? But how do we as men try to still stay focused? Because that can be a distraction. You get what I'm saying? Now, I understand this too. Before you go off, we need a way away, right? We need a way to get away, right? So I get that as well. So kind of break that down to me.
Okay, so this reminds me of school.
Okay.
Boom. When we used to go to school, what they tell us?
I'm listening.
We have an hour of math.
Okay.
An hour of language arts. An hour
I see where you
of
going.
social study.
Yeah.
You have your what? PE time.
Lunchtime. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
your lunchtime.
Right.
Those supposed to be your football breaks. those are the time you supposed to give. But those other hours supposed to be your family.
Gotcha.
I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. God,
Okay.
your family,
Right.
and with the things you need to take care of first. And then them other two things are your time.
Okay.
So don't all that all day watching and doing. No, come on now, man. If you ain't got your house in order and all that, you do not deserve to do that all day.
Right.
You have to have like you said, with the goals. You have to have what you're pushing for. You have to know what's going on. You have to be focused.
Yep.
You cannot just sit on your like a big tubby tub and watch TV all day. That's not gonna work.
Right.
That is not gonna work.
Right. So I put unattended. What happens when, not what happens, but usually when things become unattended, that it becomes lack. So let's say, for example, we use cutting the grass, right? The grass will keep growing if you unattended by not giving time to it, right? So you can speak on that as well.
Now, let me ask you another question.
Okay.
Now, what happens when the grass start growing?
The house started looking ugly.
Not only that,
Okay.
you got snakes coming from somewhere. You got roaches coming out the woodworks. You got all these critters and insects and all these non-healthy things coming in your life that does not supposed to be in your life.
I like that.
You know, but if you have that grass cut, you can see everything.
I like
You
that.
know, and that's the beauty. Like I say, that's the beauty of it. When you got your house and everything in order.
Facts.
So anything that's go left or right,
Yeah.
boom, but you blocking it because you can see it. You know what I'm saying? But if it's growing,
Yeah.
it ain't only looking ugly. You are attracting all kinds of animals.
Okay. I like that. So we're gonna move on to the next thing. Being tired. Because being loyal, you gotta always stay on point, right? You gotta be on point. You gotta wake up with the mind. For men, it's kind of different because it's like we just have this inner drive to stay on point, like every single day. But sometimes we do get tired, like especially when we get a little bit older. So go ahead, I'm gonna let you.
Like I told my girl, I'm sorry, I keep
go
quoting my girl, but
that's
it's just
fine.
because we have these lots of talks.
Yeah.
As men get older in life, we want pamper as well. You know what I mean?
Okay.
We don't we want massages. We want hot water run for when we come home from work, hard work too.
I
you
want
know
my hair rubbed.
Yeah, I want my hair rubbed with
My
oil
back
down.
rubbed.
Yeah, man, cause I'm dead serious, man.
I
I want the oil. I don't. Now, I'm not trying to be feminine or nothing about it.
Facts.
But I want to feel appreciated too. And that's what she do. And that's what you're supposed to have. You're supposed to have somebody to make you feel appreciated.
Right.
Like when you work hard and you know you tired and you know you don't got up 3 o'clock in the morning and you not coming home till 12 o'clock at night from busting your butt out there.
Yeah.
You won't, look, your food is in the microwave, babe, but I'm warming it up. You go ahead, I got the water running from you, even though it's 12 o'clock at night.
Yep,
I got everything prepped for you. I got your clothes because I don't know what you want to put on, but your pajamas out there, your PJs, just go ahead, relax yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what you want in life.
Right.
You don't want to come home and like, man, where my food at, this and that. You got to do everything on your own, and the house is dirty, stepping on toys, and you like, man, the man ain't come cut the grass. Yeah, it's back to that. Right. Come on, you don't want that, man.
Facts. With what you're saying, actually, you made me think of. I was dating a girl, and we went to her sister's house, and we were just chilling. And she's like, "Oh, I gotta get up," because she looked at the time. She's like, "I gotta get up," and I'm like, "What's that about?" So I'm just watching. I'm peeping. So she go in the kitchen. She put the plate of food together. She was yelling at the kids, "Get in the room. Make sure y'all take y'all bath, blah, blah, blah." And then she ended up pouring a little drink and put it in the freezer. Put the food in the microwave. And then she came back and started chilling with us, and we were just talking. I was watching TV while her and the sister, the chick I was talking to, the sister and them were talking. So all of a sudden, I just hear, guy walk inside. Bomb. He's like, "Hey," she's like, "Hey, your drink inside the what's name? Go ahead and go in the room, take your bath. I got you when you get by the time you get out."
That's what I'm talking about.
Right? And then he comes, he go do what he gotta do. He comes back out. He's like, "Hey, how y'all day was?" Blah blah. He was so much on a positive note.
Correct.
Because the atmosphere was already set. The house was quiet. I didn't even realize the house was quiet. The kids was already laid down, put the rest in. The grown folks was just up, just talking. And he just came, ate his food at the table by himself because that's what he liked. His drink, she gave him his drink at a certain time. And he just ate, while he was eating. Then he just came out and started talking, blah, 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 and went from there. So the peace of mind that comes with, of course, he's tired. He's finished working, But now the peace of mind that comes with that, and that's why you would stay loyalty. I know I went off a little bit, but I understand what you're saying. How like that even made me feel some type of way. I'm looking at her like, "Hey, you need to take note."
I'm trying to tell you.
Because it goes a long way. So to get back on it, as far as being tired, sometimes a guy does get tired. I remember somebody told me before, "You're a Superman. People look at you as Superman, so you always got to be on point." And I said, "Well, sometimes I can't be Superman. I got to be Clark Kent."
Yeah, Clark Kent.
You get what I'm saying? So I have to be him sometimes. I can't always be, just jumping into action, springing to action, because this time may hurt my back. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually like human. I may hurt my leg. One time I was dating a girl and I actually hurt my leg at work. And so I jumped out of bed and I fell straight to the ground, not knowing my knee had gave out because of the day before I injured myself at work. And she's like, "What we gonna do?" And I'm like, I don't need you to help me up, but I need you to do X, Y, Z for me. She was able to do it, and I was able to go to the doctor, all that stuff. But at the time she started crying because she's like, "I never seen you like this, like down and out." And I said, "This happens. I'm human." So go ahead.
Yeah, like me, my favorite superhero was Batman.
Okay.
Because he's more of a man.
Right. I get you.
And like you say, I can be the Dark Knight all night, going out there working hard, doing my thing. But in the daytime, I gotta be Bruce Wayne. I gotta be on point, making sure everything good. I need you to be next to me. I need we to get this thing together because I get tired. You know what I'm saying? I need an Alfred, you know what I mean? help me around the house, take care of me, look out for me, you know? So, yeah, man, it's hard out there. It's very hard.
Okay, let's talk about one last thing. Discipline. Okay, stand disciplined. Because we do get idle. We do get sidetracked, distracted, lured by our own lust, but always learning how to stay disciplined, stay on point. Right? So how do you feel about that? Like what, and I'm going to ask you the question, what allows you to stay disciplined? Because like, for example, when we have cookouts, you're on point with that. And I feel like that's a discipline. You get what I'm saying? To make sure you're prepared the day before, knocking this and that out. Even, you know, when I had my birthday party, you was like, cuz we got to do this on Thursday, because Saturday, it got to be a breeze for me. You get what I'm saying? And even though it didn't go that way, but you was already on point. And I said, man, that's right. We supposed to start 2-3 days before. You get what I'm saying? So what about the discipline? Like,
you know what? It's called bumping your head in life. You know, when you bump your head in life so much, like, and realize that you cannot just shortcut things, and just hurry up and rush things, that you have to have some kind of discipline and some kind of structure with it. You know, then you know that's how you do it. Now, you like you say, let's go back to what we were talking about from the beginning. You have to have your goals. You have to be manifested what you want to do. You got to visualize it. Like they say in the Water Boy, visualize the attack. You got to visualize what you're working hard for. You got to visualize that, okay, I got my family with me. You got to put all that together and put it all on your goals that we said earlier. You have your goals. Now you, boom, okay, let's do it. I'm the running back. I'm Kodak Black. I got my tunnel vision and I'm hitting it. You know what I mean? And that's how you stay disciplined. You got to go pushing it, man.
I love it. Far as me with the discipline, I just reiterating what you're saying, just tunnel vision, as well as hitting those objectives, hitting those goals on a daily basis. Hey, did I knock out homework? Did I knock out cutting the yard? Did I knock out cleaning inside the house? What have I done productive today? I'm going to make sure I have a productive day. Like even with the podcast, make sure I'm on point with it, making sure I'm recording, making sure I'm putting, information out, looking up information, always like researching. You get what I'm saying? Watching videos, staying on point just to be ready, because I see a building of Gemini. You get what I'm saying? Exactly. So it's always, okay, today I may chill out, but tomorrow, and I got to spend 8 hours instead of the 4 hours.
That's the only thing that be hitting you, boy. Remember that it's had this old insurance company. I forgot what it was called.
I'm listening.
But they thing was like a pyramid. You gotta build to get to different levels to get to the highest rank that's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Pan American.
Yeah, that's what it is. So you gotta be like that. You gotta start off. I'm starting off here. I'm gonna work my way here. Work my way there. I'm gonna keep going. And like you say, how that tunnel vision, that Puff Daddy say, ain't nobody can stop me now. Oh no, I gotta keep on moving. You gotta keep moving. Build forward tough. You feel me? Like you gotta keep doing it, man. You gotta stay focused, man.
Facts. So I'm gonna let you close it out. So where does your loyalty lies with yourself? So we're gonna have Ace Chris to close it out with his final thoughts on where does your loyalty lie and the purpose of it. So go ahead and do your thing, man.
My loyalty lies with myself. Man, I'm 110 on that, man. You know, cause like I said, I've been through a lot of life obstacles, and I bumped my head a lot of times to learn to know what I want in life and how I want to do it and where I want to do it. You know what I mean? I work my way. I know if I can't turn left, I can always turn right.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go backwards. I always want to go forward. So that's what I'm on, and that's how me build myself. For every morning, I tell myself I'm gonna be rich. God got this for me. See, the key word is I say God got this for me. I ain't say I'm gonna go out there and get it. No, God got this for me. But the thing is, the plan is I got to keep Him first. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I do every morning. Because I even had a pastor told me years ago, you're gonna be a rich man one day. I take heed of that. I am. I could be rich in health. I could be rich in life. I could be. Ain't gotta be wealthy in money.
Right.
But I take heed of that.
Right.
And that's me. My tunnel vision.
You dropping them.
And that's what I'm on, man. So it's like in life, you have to learn. You know, yeah, Paul told you to go right and you went left. But if you would have went right, it would have been the right way. It's okay. It's okay to get knocked down sometimes. Just get back up and keep pushing. Keep the pushing, man. Yeah, stay loyal to yourself.
Speaking the truth. Yeah. So yeah, I'm your boy DP.
And it's your boy Christ.
And we Gemini Gems. That Geminis with the S, Gems with the Z. And what we do, we drop them gems. You gotta drop them gems.
Drop them gems,
yeah. All right, y'all. Y'all take care.
Be blessed.
All right.